Stan Stalnaker with Hub Culture in beautiful Davos, Switzerland. We're at the Hub Culture studio, a new addition to our operations here this year. Joining me is the Prime Minister of Estonia, Jüri Ratas.
Hello.
How are you today?
Very fine. Thank you for the invitation.
Have you had a good Davos?
Really good, because it is the first time for us and also for our Prime Minister office. We have a lot of bilateral meetings here, a lot of very interesting, exciting seminar, conference. It is very useful for us, and I think it is very important to find this kind of unity between the public and private sector.
Yes. Estonia is doing amazing work in both the European sphere and the digital sphere. I understand you were elected 13 months ago. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For your new role. I've heard also that you're accelerating the digital transformation of Estonia. Many people know and look to Estonia now as a small state that is successful in building digital infrastructure. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is?
That's true that Estonia population is only 1.3 million. But I could say that our private sector started this kind of digital revolution or digital society in the middle of 90s. Today, 2018, we are using all our bank accounts, I think more than 98 or 99%. We fill our tax declaration maybe 1 or 2 minutes it takes place. We are using e-signature, e-school, e-medicine, e-police. That's right, Estonia is very strongly the front line in digital society and digital identity. And I think last year, when Estonia was the presidency country in European Union, the second part of the year, also we made the first digital summit ever in European Union level. It took place in Tallinn, our capital, and I'm very happy that I think that now inside the European Union, no one asking that is it the next step, digital step or other step, and then or analog step. And I think this attitude is quite same. The ground is very common that we are going forward about the digital society, digital revolution, and that is very great to hear, and that all the other countries, they are also supporting this idea.
I know that other countries are looking closely at Estonia. When we were talking earlier, I mentioned Bermuda is actually moving and pivoting towards becoming a digital state. This is part of a theme that we've been exploring inside of Hub Culture of something we call innovative states. And we've started to identify a trend that is based on this idea of an infrastructure digital layer that exists between the citizen and the state that can potentially be scaled and exported. How do you plan to scale your digital solutions?
I think you mentioned a very right thing, that how we could find the right and trustful infrastructure, because if we are making different e-services, there is always the question, what is the cybersecurity in this field or on this field? And for us, it is how to say, it is maybe the most important thing is to trust. And the trust means also the cybersecurity. I think this trust must be always be one step before. But we have X-Road. It is our infrastructure in Estonia. It is our infrastructure in Estonia between the citizen, between the public, and between the private sector. What it means that you or myself, when we are Estonians, then we give only our data once. It's once only principle. And it is very secure format. We trust it, and the other thing that Estonia is also very open. If we have some questions, if we have some theoretical vulnerabilities, I think it is very smart to say it straight also to our society. How we build, how we find
honest
solutions.
Transparency.
I think there is only two things: trust and openness. What is very important.
Yes. So can you tell us a little bit about where you see this going and how this could be applicable to other countries in the world? Because we are all living in a digital state now to some extent. How are you planning to scale this? What are your targets?
No, I think the main target is how we could find this cooperation across the borders, and even European Union. We are discussing today this subject. What is this right infrastructure? What is the right rules and regulations and laws? Because different countries are quite different laws and regulations. I think that is this kind of most important challenging, how to make these different e-services for our people. We don't make it for our, I don't know, for our leaders or for our states. We are making to citizens how to save their time, how to save their money. For example, what I gave to you, this fill our tax declaration. It is a very big, I think, cap. Does it takes, I don't know, 1 week, or it takes only 2 minutes?
Doing your taxes anywhere in the world is a hassle, right?
And then if you have more free time, you could join it with your family, with your friends. I don't know, go to ski here in Davos.
Yeah, we do have virtual skiing here, which you can try after we have our chat.
That's right.
So, do you have I know that many companies have been looking at Estonia's program for very quick and easy formation of companies, which then can be operating globally. And then you're also aiming to have the number of e-residents, I understood, reach even 8 to 9 million, which is many more than you have actually physically in the country. Looking 5 years out, how many citizens around the world do you think that Estonia's digital initiatives could be touching?
I think this kind of next step is this kind of next technological and IT step. What it means blockchain, it means artificial intelligence, and also this e-residence. What it means that some person who is living today outside from European Union, and if he or she want to make the business by the European laws and rules, it is possible to make him or her e-residence person in Estonia. It takes a little bit time, but it means that you could run the company outside from Estonia, outside from European Union.
From anywhere in the world.
Anywhere, that's right. And we have today more than 2,500 companies who are running every day their company under our e-residency. And of course, we're inviting all the people who are interested in to run the company in European Union. And here is, I think, this kind of positive step that you could make your e-residence, and then it's possible to open the bank account and run the company.
Right. So Estonia at the forefront of innovative states. Thank you so much for joining us, Prime Minister.
Thank you for the invitation.
We hope to see you again next year here in Davos.
Thank you.